Hello, in today's video we're going to go over how Bitcoin transactions work. Just kind of a basic understanding for people that don't know yet. So the first thing we'll go over is how Bitcoin transactions look. Every transaction will have these three pieces of info attached to it: the input, the amount, and the output. The input is a record of the Bitcoin address used to send Bitcoins. For instance, if I was to send you 1 Bitcoin, my Bitcoin address would be the input. The amount is just the number of Bitcoins being sent. And just so everyone knows, it does not have to be a full Bitcoin. It could be 0.1, 0.01, 0.001 Bitcoin. The output is the Bitcoin address of the recipient. For instance, if I sent you a Bitcoin, then your address would be the output. So just so you know, all Bitcoin transactions do include these three things. So how is Bitcoin actually sent? In order for you to send me Bitcoins, you need the following two things: a Bitcoin address and a private key. Both of these things are randomly generated and automatically generated when you create a Bitcoin wallet. Both are a random string of numbers and letters. The private key must be kept private. Never give this to anyone. Never give your private key to anyone because they will have access to your Bitcoin. This is the keys to your Bitcoin. You could access it anywhere in the world with your private key. Your Bitcoin address is the public key. This is what you share with somebody that is trying to send you Bitcoin. It is the public key. So if I was going to send you some Bitcoin, I would use my private key to digitally sign the transaction with the three things each transaction contains, which we just went over before. Those three things are the input, the amount, and the output. The actual process involves miners verifying the transaction and making sure that the transaction is legit before adding it into the blockchain. This is how transactions work on a very basic level. A few things you need to consider when sending a Bitcoin transaction are transaction fees. These are small fees that miners receive for processing the transactions. So once all the Bitcoins have been mined and there are no more blocks to be solved, the main income of miners will be the fees of processing the transaction. Right now, they mainly make money off the mining of the Bitcoin, creating new Bitcoin. But towards the end, when not many Bitcoins will be created, though I don't think that's till the year 2140 that all Bitcoins will be mined. So we have a while off. Bitcoin transactions don't come with receipts automatically, but of course you can look at any transaction on the blockchain. There are companies that are creating receipts for Bitcoin transactions, however, if you want to go that route. And just for anyone that doesn't know yet, Bitcoins do not actually exist in physical form. You cannot touch a Bitcoin and own a Bitcoin in physical form. Bitcoins are transactions over the Bitcoin blockchain. So I hope this kind of gives you a basic understanding of Bitcoin transactions, how they work, and the different data attached to each Bitcoin transaction. I'll be going over in more depth in future videos, and I'll also do a video on how to create a Bitcoin wallet, how to trade Bitcoin, how to buy Bitcoin, and many other things about Bitcoin. So thank you for taking the time to watch my video, and I hope everyone has an amazing day today.